Hello everyone. Welcome to the 16th day of 21 days of machine learning with code warriors. So our today's topic for discussion is decision tree classification. As earlier I had already explained you about the decision tree in our regression topic. So this video is a bit of short and I will only summarize the decision tree classification in short. So because the basic concepts are same for regression and classification, only the coding section has a different class that we are going to use. So the theoretical part is as same as the regression. So let's move further. So what is decision tree classification? The same definition, because the decision tree are same, but it can be used for both regression and classification. So let's move further. Now the flow chart. Here the flowchart is of classification. Earlier I had showed you the flowchart of regression. So in this is a random example. This is about weather forecasting. So as you know that decision trees start testing the data from root node only. So first of all, at root node it will classify whether the weather is going to be sunny, rainy or overcast. If the weather will going to be sunny, then it will also check the humidity level, it's high or normal. So this is how the decision tree classification works in the backend. So I hope you cleared. As I know that regression and classification are decision trees similar, because the backend is same for both. As and I also forgot to mention the application of decision tree in our earlier video. So I'm mentioning it now. So our first application of decision tree is biomedical engineering. You all had heard about this field. It deals with the medical team and engineering different implantation parts that we are going to transmit on our body. For example, you had heard some sensor that are transplanted on our wrist to open the door. That kind of things include in biomedical engineering. So there also decision trees used for predictions and classifications. And the second is medicine. You all know, for diagnostic, for psychiatry, all the different medical department use machine learning for different purposes. And astronomy, in outer space also, machine learning is used for classifying various planets and galaxies, stars, on and various other objects on this in this space. And then the financial analysis come the stock price predictions, the profit and loss in the business. All sorts of things are included in the financial analysis. And the manufacturing and production also uses the machine learning for classification of the products. For example, how to classify the damaged product from the good one, so that the customer get good products. So for there also, sorting of the product default products also use machine learning mechanism. So in all these type of application, decision trees also used. There are many more applications of it, but these are some mostly used. So let's now move further. Now you can see here the coding part. Earlier we had used the regression class. Now we are going to use the classifier class of decision tree. So for this we are going to use from sklearn.tree module and import decision tree classifier class. Now after importing, the object of the class is initialized, which is the classifier, and the and equal to decision tree classifier. And the parameters we are going to pass is, the first one is criterion, which is default is Gini. This criterion parameter is used for the splitting of the data set. So here we are going to use entropy instead of the default criterion value, because we want our split to be homogeneous. Every split of a particular class should include all the elements belonging to that particular class, not the elements of the other class, so that our model will become effective and not ineffective during the training. So that's the reason we are going to use the entropy for the information gain. We want our splitting as homogeneous as possible. And the second parameter is random state which is equal to 0. You can use any integer value you want for the random state. This value is just work as a seed value for the random sampling of the data. Now the third is to overfit our model. So we are going to use the fit method and pass our training data. After that, we are going to predict on the testing data. So we are going to use dot predict method. So this is all about decision tree classification. It's a very short video because all the important concept of decision tree were covered in regression model. So if you had not watched that video, then you can watch the regression video first, then come to this video, so all your concept will be cleared. And if still you have any other doubts, then you can connect me on LinkedIn and ask me there. And till this day you all know the procedure of the certification and eligibility criteria, so I hope you will done it properly. So thank you for listening me.